Hello everybody, happy Friday. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. It is Friday Facebook Live time. It is just before 10 o'clock, so I'm a tiny little bit early today. But I am here again this week, not a pre-recorded version of me, just me. And I want to share some beautiful new products. Well, they're not so new anymore because they've been in the catalogue since, May? But we've got some beautiful products that I want to share with you today, which is the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember what it is. And the Lasting Joy stamp set, which they're both in the annual catalogue. They both pair beautifully together. And there's still there's a promotion happening at the moment. Is there? Hang on. Is there a promotion happening? Yes, there is. There's bonus days. There's bonus days happening at the moment. So for every $90 you spend, you get a $9 voucher to use in August. So yes, bonus days are happening right now. And it's always a fabulous time to join Stampin' Up! As you know, as I keep saying to you, it's always a great time to join. Whether there's a promotion or not, it's only $169 and you get to choose $235 worth of product to be in your kit. So it's the best deal in the catalogue, that kit. So yeah, but I also received something yesterday, which I am very excited about. So I think most of you know that I have actually, I've hit my 15 years with Stampin' Up! I've been a demonstrator for 15 years and I received my pin yesterday. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to open that now. I have seen it, but I thought, well, I'll show you anyway so you can see it. Yeah. And I'm just checking out my... Oh. I'm hoping I am still live. Yes, I hope so. Who knows? Let's hope so. Let's go to overhead camera. I will see as I go. Hopefully other people will join me. So here is the box that I received. So I had this delivery notification that something was coming yesterday and I had no idea what it was. And so when my daughter showed me, she said, oh, it's from Stampin' Up! I was like, oh, that's exciting. So this is the beautiful box that it comes in, that my pin comes in. And, there we go. And so this is my 15-year pin. So it celebrates the 15 years that I've been a demonstrator, which is very exciting. I can't believe I've been doing this for 15 years. It's pretty amazing. But I just love it. So, yeah. So I thought that was very exciting. There's nothing else there. I'll just show you this. Wouldn't it be cool if there was something hidden underneath that I hadn't realised? Anyway, so that's my 15-year pin. So yay! Yay for 15 years. So the cards, I'll show you the stamp set. So we're going to be using the Lasting Joy. Now, I haven't mounted this at all. I didn't get a chance. I didn't actually mount before I got online. So let's do that while I'm chatting away. So I know we're going to need that one. And we're going to use this one, which I need a bigger block for. And, oh, what are the cards I'm doing? I need little flowers. That's the same size. Oh, that's all right. I'll use that one. That one. If I use that one. I'm just going through my cards really quickly to go, what am I using? What am I using this week? So I made these while I was away with my team. I made these while I was away with my team a couple of weeks ago. Early June. Middle of June it was. It was the middle of June. That's so big. And so, yeah, I want to show you these cards because they're quite cute. What else do I want? I need Thinking of You. Where's that one? That one. Thinking of you. What else do I need? I need birthday wishes. I think I want that one. Is it the one? I might have to mount some as I go as well. Oh no, that's okay. That one. Birthday wishes. So you can see that I'm so organised. I actually have cut out all the cardstock though. I haven't cut out the designer series paper, but I have cut out the cardstock. So at least I did that section, that part of it. All right, let's go with what I've got so far, and we'll see how we go. So I'll just move them back. And the paper. So these are the papers. I have got the pack. I've already chopped into it. So we're going to use these papers. So you've got Balmy Blue, Misty Moonlight, Boho Blue, and Night of Navy. So it's all the blues. Lots of blues today. So we're going to use this designer series paper. We're not using the Countryside Corner stamp set. Oops, there we go. We're not going to use that one, but we are going to use the paper and just pair it with this stamp set here. So just lovely, a lovely stamp set. Some nice sentiments in there. And so the paper, as I said, I haven't chopped the paper for the cards, so I'm going to do that as we go. But I have done a bit of prep work with the cardstock itself. So let's start with a bit of an easy one. So we're going to recreate this one. And so I'm going to use that paper with the fox, with the cute little foxes. And I'm going to just change up the background. I think I'm going to do the boho blue instead of the balmy blue. But I think I'll still use the balmy blue on the front because I can pick up the balmy blue here. But yeah, I think I want to do the ribbon. Yeah, I'm in two minds. I'm in two minds for this one. Let's do chopping anyway. So I can't decide whether I want to use balmy blue. Maybe I do one of each. Because it does go well with that, because it has definitely got balmy blue in there. Let's chop them down anyway and see where we get to. So I'm going to chop this down. What is that? 1, 2, 3, about there, I think. So 9.7. 9.7 centimetres. And then, what did I do here? What did I do there? Hang on, let me see. Let me just double check. Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14.2. Let's see how that fits. Wrong way. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. So 14.2 centimetres. So I have my circles already pre-cut. And I've got basic white cardstock. And so now it's a matter of going, okay, which one do I want to do? Which card base? Let's stamp and I'll make a decision. Sometimes it's easier just to stamp and then make the decision, isn't it? So let's get our balmy blue, and I'm going to do Night of Navy for this one. I might think about boho blue. We'll start with stamping the sentiment. Just make sure I've got it all on the screen. We're in school holidays at the moment and just at the very, very end, so it's a fairly quiet house right now, which is unusual for school holidays. but one child is at a camp and the other one is working with her dad, with my husband. So yeah, so she's doing some work, earning some money, and the youngest is out at a camp. So on the original one, I've actually cut out an extra couple of flowers, but I think I'm just going to leave them as is without doing the extra flowers. Oh, I did just have a thought. Hang on. So these are the ribbons I've got out. Where's the other one? I had another one. Oh, there they are. I've got 3 different ribbons that I pulled out. And so it's just a matter of working out which one I want to use. So obviously we're going to do that and that. And then do we do boho blue or balmy blue? Whoops, there goes my circle. And then, because I can do balmy blue, and then I could actually pair it with this ribbon, which is the Misty Moonlight ribbon. I think I might try that. I might try that. What's that one? Where's my other? I did cut up another piece of balmy blue. But if I... Yeah, see, I think I might do... I'm going to do 2 different ones. I'm going to do them. That's what I'm doing. Let me just adjust myself again. So I'm going to do the Misty Moonlight ribbon. So let's stick this down. Make sure it's going to fit on the card. That's always helpful. Yes, it'll fit. So flip that one over. It's a bit rough on one side. See, it's just a bit rough on that edge. I've just changed my blades. They were a bit fuzzy, as you can see. I think that works. All right, this one of each. And then we're going to tie this ribbon around the centre first. Now I keep the ribbon on the roll because then I can just use what I need to, and there's not as much waste. And then dimensionals. There we go. And then this one we're going to use, oops, the Misty Moonlight. This is gorgeous ribbon. Nope, a tiny bit more than that. There we go. Oh, I'm crossing the wrong way. Am I? Or did I just do that wrong again? Hang on. I need it the other way. I need it this way. I think that's better. Yep, okay. I'll get this eventually. Ooh. Do I want to do the white? Oh, no, I'm going to stick with the blue. I'll stick with the Misty Moonlight. There we go. Let's stick this one down and then I can put the circle on top. It's not quite tight enough. There you go. So this one. There you go, there you go. There's the two. Yay! There's the two cards. So this was the original. And so I've just sort of paired it back so it's a bit simpler. Haven't done the little cutout or anything because that's a bit of fussy cutting, but yeah, I don't need to do any fussy cutting at the moment. Alright, so the next card, having said that, I'll be doing a bit of fussy cutting on this one. So this card, I'll show you the pattern paper. I might end up, I'll see if I might be able to get two from that one. So the paper is gorgeous. So this is just covering the full front of the card. And so we want to start with the card base. Fold the card base in front. Again, this is basic white. And a great way to actually get the card completely on your, like the card front, onto your card base. I'm just going to flip it around so I can see properly. Is if you line up your card base and put your glue onto your, sorry I'm out of shot, but I'm putting glue onto my card front, onto the designer series paper, and then what you can do is you can actually just line it up with the front of the card. Now I think I'm a bit skewy of my card, so because of that I think I'm just going to have to trim it down a tiny bit. try the other one. Hopefully this is a bit better. Nope, it's not. Obviously cut it wrong. No, hang on. Ah! Am I not lining it up properly? No, I'm not. And again, that's not quite right either. I don't know what's wrong with this card base. Obviously, I just didn't cut it correctly or something. That's all right. I've probably got the flowers upside down now. I do too. I got the flowers upside down on one of them. Hang on. I'll see if I can peel it off. So someone was showing me that you could actually peel it off if you huff on it to loosen the glue. Which it does sort of work. It's not working very well though. Not this time. Oh dear. It is completely upside down though, and I will notice it. It's not working. It's not working. Bit of a failure today. Bit of a failure. Ah. Let's just get rid of that piece. Let's change this card up. Let's find another piece. Let's use that one. We're going to make this different. All right. We're going 10.5. And let's just go to 15. And then I can chop it down. Sometimes things don't go to plan, and that's okay. They don't always need to go to plan. I'm just going to stick it straight down this time. I hope I get it right. There we go. And now it's way too big. This is definitely not the plan, but that's okay. All right, we're changing it up. So I want to put this one there. So let's just stick that one straight down. Try and line it up as straight as I can make it. And that's going to go on top. So I've already embossed this. This is the, hang on, let's go the right way up. Thank you very much. This embossing folder is, hang on, see if I can find the page again. This is this folder, so it's the, what is it, Countryside Blossoms embossing folder. It's really, really beautiful. So I don't know if you can see some of the pattern. If I do, no, where's this other piece? So you can see it. You can see the pattern slightly in there. It's really quite pretty. And so I've pre-embossed it so that it's ready to go. This one I want to do on the other card. So again, line it up. And just make sure I get this the right way up. And then just trim off the excess. I could use my trimmer, but I'm just going to be quick and just fussy cut straight down the line. There we go. Yep. And then we have the little flower. So this little flower is actually the bow punch, whatever you'd like to call it. Bow, I don't know. And I just have a bit of Misty Moonlight. So let's just punch out 2 of them. And I want to stamp the balmy blue, the big flower, and then I also want to stamp the little flower in Misty Moonlight. And so we'll fussy cut these ones out quickly. Oh, I've done that in Knife Navy, have I? Yep, that's okay. No one will be the wiser except for you and me. Oh, of course the phone rings. That's just going to have to go to answering machine. Why is it when I'm on live, all these little things happen? So I've got a nice quiet household, and then all of a sudden the phone rings. So hopefully it'll just go straight to voicemail and we'll get a message. So I'm just going to fussy cut these flowers out. I'm not being too pedantic about it. Maybe I should have pre-prepared one of them, but that's okay. So you can actually earn this kit for free. If you live in Australia, you can earn this kit for free. If you shop with me until I've got a cut off until the 21st of July. Shop with me and spend $45 and I will send you all the card kit pieces. So you'll get 8 card kits, 2 of each, and you'll get all the cardstock for it. So you'll get the designer series paper and you'll get all the cardstock. I don't send out stamps, so stamps aren't included. I won't send out stamped images, so if you'd like to recreate these as you see them, then you'll need to buy the stamp set, which is the Lasting Joy stamp set. But shop with me and use the host code, which is in the post. until the 21st of July. Alright, that's done. I need dimensionals again. Just a couple of little ones. Oh, that's not chomp. I thought it was cut. It's not cut. Oh, there we go. And then we'll pop these up on dimensionals. I'm just going to do one. And then we want to use the leaves. So, let's see if I've got any Tombow. Yep, there we go. Which way? That way. And we'll put our flower up there. Yeah, that didn't stick down. Like so. And then I need to get my Balmy Blue and the Thinking of You stamp. And a bit of ribbon. And I need glue dots for this bit. Just to put the ribbon on. So I'm just going to pick up a couple of glue dots on the sentiment piece and then stick it down like that, but maybe make it a bit straighter. There we go. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's go that way. Let's get the points going in the same direction. And then we just pop them up on dimensionals as well. With the punch, you do get other little elements. I think I might just pop that one there too. But I might just use a glue dot for this. There we go. I think I like that. There you go. So that's that card. So that was the original. Set one on the side. So that was the other two. Where did I put my first two? Oh, over there. So there you go. There's 4 cards done. Yay! All right. So this one, I've got. This is my next card, and haven't chopped out this bit or this bit, so I'm going to do that now. But let's do a bit of stamping first. So we've got a couple of the circles. So this frame is from the actual frames that come with the other stamp set, the Countryside corners, or whatever they're called. You know. I'm just going to do birthday wishes. And then do some flowers. Where's my little flower? There's my little flower. And my cleaning. And I want some crumb cake on this one. So, one there, down the other corner, opposite corner. And then I want to do one up there, one down there. So that's those ones, and then there's the little leaves. Try and get them in the right spot. Okay. And dimensionals on this one. Right, so then we've got these pieces. So I can move them aside. And we need to have a bit of a punch in there. So I pulled out, I've got the very best trio punch, and you've actually got a little slot for a ribbon. So what you want to do is you want to line this up so that it's straight. As straight as you can make it. And I think I might just line this one up. Just to do them both at the same time. See if that works. And then just pull this one back in again. There we go. So then I can pull out my boho ribbon. And I want to feed that through the slot at the bottom. And I want to go that way, that's what I want to do. And I'm going to feed that back through the top. And you've got that. So I just do that way. Just confuse myself. And we go around the back. And I'll just use some white twine just to tie it as a bow, just to hold it in place. And then I can tidy up all the ends. Alright, I'm just going to chop that one down that way. Alright, let's fold our card bases, and then I need to chop some cards, some designer series paper. We've got 2 pieces of design series paper, so we've got a card front, and then we've got the little piece here, which, let me get my trimmer out. So I basically need a space, so I need about 7 centimetres, I think. Yeah, about 7 centimetres by, where are we? About 4, I think. 4 by 7, I think is what I'm looking at. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. 4. It's probably a bit narrow, actually. Let me just do the 7, so then I can say yes or no. Yep. No, I want a bit shorter than that, actually. Okay, let's see, 1/2 centimetre. Okay, so I want 6.5 by more than that. 6.5. What did I do? 4.5, maybe. Maybe 4.5. Yeah, 4.5. All right, 4.5 by 6.5. That's what I want. So I can't do that. 4.5 by 6.5. Let's see if that works. That'll work. There we go. Maybe we might change this one up as well. So I've got this pattern paper. So this is the paper I want for that. So we're going to do 10 centimetres by 14.3. Ooh, let's do that. Oh, hang on. I want to make sure I can get the bunnies in. I want to get the bunnies in. Bit of manoeuvring on this one. So 4.5. Let's try that. I can get the bunnies in. There we go. 4.5 by 6.5. Oh, I'm going to chop off a bunny. That's okay. I'll still get most of the bunny in. Oh, what size is this? This should be 10, which is not. 10 by 14.3. All right. I think that's all the chopping. Morning, Gail. How are you? Sorry, I was a bit preoccupied. Working out what I was going to do with these cards. Okay, and then let's put these all together. we go. Dimensionals for this one. And then I had my little circles, these ones. And I'm just going to stick these straight down. Got the little bunny head popping up. Morning, Julie. So that's those two cards. So obviously changed it up a tiny bit. We've got the little bunny head popping over the top. I like that. That's quite cute. All right, last card for today. We're going to be recreating this one. And so this die here is actually from the Crafting With You, I think it's called Crafting With You dies. And it's so beautiful. It's just like a embroidery hoop. And I like embroidering, though my eyes don't like it so much anymore. I haven't done. I used to do cross stitch all the time, and I haven't done a cross stitch for many years. In fact, I've actually got one that's I started, I think, back in 1997. It's still there, still only half finished. My plan was to make it to put in my daughter's bedrooms when they weren't even around. I wasn't even married at the time. And I went, yes, I want to make this for my daughter for when she's young. And now they're 13 and 16 and it still hasn't been finished. All right, so we have our two card bases. I've pre-embossed them again. And now it's a matter of stamping. Oh, I forgot a bit. There's a bit of stamping and some designer series paper. I forgot this little die here. But what I might do is I might actually just cut it. Where's my stamp set? Where did I put that one? I put my stamp set down. Ah! Oh dear. That could be problematic when I can't find a stamp set. Oh, there it is. It's buried. It was buried. So this one. And then in my heart. So let's get out the boho blue. And we're just going to fussy cut this one. And do a banner. Oh, I need that one. I need to stamp that always. Not too much stamping on this one. So let's just trim this one. There is a die in the there is a die in there, but I'm just going to I think I'm just going to trim it like that. Simple is good. Simple is good. All right, so designer series paper. So I've got some little foxes. I might actually put some foxes in there. And so these were 2 inches by 2 inches. I do need those little rings, so I'll move them off to the side. And then there was 1 inch by 2 inches. So let's see. I don't want to go too small. So let's go just shy of 2. I think I want to keep that fox in there. On that one. Pretty sure that's right. Yep. That looks right. Yes. Let's keep the fox. And let's go. Let's see what this looks like with the other side. It's a change up. There we go. Oh, that looks all right. I like that. That's okay for that one. And what's the other one I want to do? Let's go the birds. Pardon me. All right, here we go. Let's stick these ones down. I'm doing some lines on one. Lines on one, and then the birds on the other. So I've pretty much just flipped over the papers. So those ones. The beauty of using the same design series paper, you just flip them over. But isn't this paper gorgeous? It's so pretty. All right. Here we go. So this one I'm going to do some dimensionals sort of overlapping the edge a bit because I want to try and bring in the ring, the embroidery hoop, and try and make sure that that's actually on top. So I keep that in place. There we go. So what I might do this time is have it that way, flip it over and put dimensionals on as close to the edge as I possibly can make it. Alright, I've got them ready to go, so I'm just going to move them off to the side, move the sentiments off to the side, and let's stick these ones down. So I want to have this one in the centre, this one above, this one below, like that. And so let's do these ones as well. Starting with the center one because that way I can measure the distance easier. You know, it doesn't matter if it's not perfectly straight. And then my boho. This ribbon is absolutely gorgeous as well. If this isn't already on your wish list or in your stash, you need to do something about it. So I want that there. I'm just going to, don't know if that will work. Try and stick it down a bit. And then hopefully that will hold it down properly. And I'm going to use just glue dots. I put my glue dots down, didn't I? Over there. I'm just going to use glue dots on this one. On my original, I actually did dimensionals, but sometimes glue dots are better. See, how cute is that? Glue dots on this one, and this is my last card. I'll be done. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, move that one out of the way. Move that one out of the way. Get rid of some of my rubbish. There we go. There are my 4 cards. Very different. A couple of them are quite different. Just different patterns and different colours. I've changed the colours up a bit. Just tried to make them slightly individualistic, a bit more individual than just the same. So I hope you like this class, and as I said, if you would like to earn this for free, just come shopping with me using the host code in this post, and like in the comments that I've done, like in my information section of where the video is. Use that host code, but till the 21st of July, anyone that spends money with me spends $45 with me will get the card kit for free, and that includes just the cardstock and the design series paper, the elements of the design series paper, so it'll be whatever I cut up, and so yeah, if you would like that, you can purchase something from me, spend $45 with me. If you spend $65, you'll also get a pack of basic rhinestone jewels, which I think you should always have in your stash because they're very, very versatile, and you can use them for lots and lots of stuff. And they're really pretty too. So that's all there is for today. But don't forget, bonus deals are happening. Bonus days, bonus deals are happening at the moment. Oops, picture off. Until the end of July, and then you get to spend those $9 vouchers in August. So for every $90 you spend, you get a $9 voucher to redeem in August. And it is a great promotion that's happening right now while you through July. I will be here again next week, God willing, and but the weekend after, the Friday after, it'll be pre-recorded, I hope, and because I'll be away that week, so I'll be taking a bit of time with my husband and I going up for a conference up near the border of New South Wales and Queensland, and we've just tacked on a couple of extra days on prior and after the conference, which will be nice just to be away for a couple of days. So I'm going to enjoy that. We don't get much time away, the four of us as a family, and the girls are staying here. That's all for today. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you again next time. Bye.